This is the Brickwork 3D embossing folder from Tim Holtz and Sizzix. It is a 3D embossing folder that has so much texture and dimension to it. When I am embossing with this folder, I like to mist my paper just to soften it a little bit to make sure it gets into all the nooks and crannies. And then once I'm done embossing, I let it dry completely before using whatever medium I want to on it. In this case, I'm using some wax paste, but you could also use an embossing ink and then use embossing powders on top of it. You could just take your regular ink pads and blending tools and blend inks on top of it. Because of the extra texture that that 3D embossing folder gives, you're not going to get a lot of medium or ink on the inside parts or the mortar parts of the brick, which makes those bricks stand out so much more. You could use this brick embossing folder plain and not add any ink or medium to it, but I think by adding something to it, it just enhances it so much more. It brings out all of the texture and dimension that this folder creates, and it creates a really nice background for cards, for mixed media projects. For these cards, I used it all in one piece, but you could also use a scissors and cut them jagged and have kind of a broken brick wall or part of a brick wall as well. It looks really, really great. This is a fantastic embossing folder.